Thanks, man. Good.
And the Broncos kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season.
Legs.
Here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
It was a light leg day. We didn't do a ton of stuff.
Carr bringing the heat. Buried before he could blink.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Now here's Carr. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a fourth down.
And, man, those sting, man. The third down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Yeah.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking outside, it's Riley. And making a good gain before the stop is made. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And with What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Throwing. Carr. Gets open down the middle. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Irish. Rolled his way into the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Riley. Here's a heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's Carr to throw. Under fire. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Fielded in the end zone. It's gone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help you.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Riley. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here come the Irish back on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding
some room. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. This was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is, and he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch, but he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system, and he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places, but these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got obviously the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see him. New coaching staff, new environment, new start.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, into the end zone for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Goff. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. inside. It's Riley. Gets away from one. Finds some space. There he goes to the left. The 10. Touchdown Broncos. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Carr. Quickly to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The run inside. It's Mobley. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Here they come on 4th and short from the 50. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked.
100%. That's the coach. We got this. Absolutely. We want more points. We got to go for it. I believe in my guys. The players always try to go for it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running lane.
Throwing, Carr. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
Going for the marker on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Running free. Into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I didn't make the damn party. You fucking Jew. You're a fucking Jew.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work.
There you go.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Running inside, it's Riley. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting an
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Snags it and there's running room. Touchdown Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
It's first down from the 11. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
He's got it and still on his feet. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Riley. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown in this game, and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Young. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's racked up 92 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Complete. Just what they were
I'm in a game right now.
set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Riley. Caught, and he's got room. The 30, at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all.
I'm in a game right now.
On the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Finding an escape route. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Carr to throw. Got the quick pass. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good job.
Oh, yeah?
Defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Huskies, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking for a gap. It's Walton. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Carr above the noise. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Maybe some room here. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season.
I can't.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He's got him. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got it on the right. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third.
The third.
The run inside. It's Riley. Maybe a crease.
That's crazy.
There was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They're going to ride this running back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Incomplete, that one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Running inside, it's Riley. Powers through the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I can't. I don't know what to tell you. No.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And they swarm him under.
You're
Great
wrong.
job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Y'all can play something without me.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for space. It's Young. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Handoff to the single back. He just carries him face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Muscling ahead on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Using his legs, it's Young. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Carr. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-point finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They makes a grab and room to run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley.
And winning first down
Probably not, no.
for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the
Probably not.
It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
I don't know about that.
big chunk getting in second and short. Not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Unloads quickly.
No, I gotta finish this game.
Right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Nice quick throw there. It's so
It
important
is.
for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball
4
out
minutes
quickly, make it inaccurate,
and
easy
40
to throw.
seconds.
You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Oh, hell no.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I don't want to play that game at all.
Passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The run inside. It's Riley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense.
Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. The Broncos. Fight back and take the lead.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good.
And it works out perfectly. The reason they called that two-point conversion was to get to within 3. This is a game going down to the wire, but you'll love the gutsy call by the offense there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. That last possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Runs through the tackle. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Now here's Carr. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Touchdown Broncos. Took it all the way back to the house.
Well, this has been a defensive war. You're just wondering which side could hang on long enough. But how about the defense coming away with a big pick 6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Got his man. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game. And
makes the catch, and he's free. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Here's Carr to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Smashes ahead. He's loose down the middle. The tag. Touchdown Broncos. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
this guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He wants a big play here late. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Carr. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot